Anyway, we're here with Jimothy the Jolly Rancher Rauch. We are back. It's fairly early in the night, so we should be good. Let's knock this out of the park. Let's do this. Here we go.
Luckily,
Did you get like a map quest or?
no, I had originally had a map, but
All right.
when you're, I spent
Well, at this point, he's asking him how he got there, I imagine.
an hour looking. Her directions were terrible. I'm sorry. Or whoever it is, their directions were.
They were terrible.
Yeah, they were.
So did you have to call her back, or?
She called me, and then obviously that was.
And that's where you kind of asked where is this?
Well, where
at?
am I going? What am I doing?
Have you ever called her on your cell phone or anything
No.
like that?
No, never. Not till tonight.
Okay.
Never.
And
Not till tonight.
Tonight, I know a lot of things. You wanted to express certain things. You wanted to
Express. Wanted to express.
I'm trying to express your feelings, Jim.
Okay,
I'm trying to express your feelings tonight. You know, you wanted to see how she was emotionally, sexually.
Oh my God.
Does that what kind of when the condoms come into play?
I do
Well, the
believe
one
she was
condom
13
she had
years
on
old,
you.
by the way.
I wanted to put them in my pocket, which I did last night also.
Yeah,
But maybe that should be noted.
yeah,
I put the condoms in my pocket tonight.
yeah.
If there's something culminated that it went that direction, I at least
You
had
want to
some
feel you want to be
protection.
safe.
Okay, the same reason why. I had them in
Yo,
my pocket
Jimothy was
last
gonna
night,
strap
In
Jimmy.
case of when I went to the swingers club, I would have them in.
He's a swinger.
And you
Through and through in
protect
his
yourself.
heart. Born
I
swinger.
know. No, yeah. Number one, I protect myself. Number two, I protect the person who's involved.
Just like I said, you care about people. I can understand that you would want, like you said, you didn't want to hurt nobody. You,
Exactly. That's
and,
exactly.
Oh,
and that's,
yeah, the
you know,
hero
and
arc.
tonight went in that direction. You were at least been prepared.
I was prepared if it came to that point.
Yeah.
Which, did I really expect it to be there? No.
Did you want it to be there?
Oh yeah, I'd love to be there. Only in the sense that I'm frustrated as hell. I mean, I went up to the swingers club, nobody there. No, I can go down the list.
Up and down, up and down.
I can go down the list. It's been 2 weeks since I.
This
had
guy.
And
He has a little
yeah,
book.
I'm frustrated as hell.
Like, you know how people go to AA meetings? Well, he has a little book, just like the AA meeting book, tells him where to go for the swingers club. And I'm just making that up. I don't know how he gets involved in that kind of fucking scene. But, he went to the swingers club and he was not impressed. Okay? There's no 18 or 19-year-olds there. And we know if there was, they'd be lining up for Mr. Jimothy over here. He's got a lot to offer, this guy.
But expectations of it being there, not any more than anything else. Really. And it really is an aggressive nature on my part. You know.
But you have feelings. I mean. It's,
Well, but what I'm thinking of is, okay, I'm going to go over and meet her. So what happened? Whatever happens, okay, it's fine. And then I'm thinking about, okay, well, I'm going to stop over at
Cheesecake Factory.
Rhino's over. after it's over with, maybe there's, you know, Rhino's is over. It's a bar over in Eastgate.
Wow, bro. You know
Okay,
where a
so-
bar is.
You know, if this like that doesn't happen or whatever, I'm ready.
He uses his stomach as a small
And-
table
I think
for his
would
hands.
say things would have went differently tonight.
I guess he's
We were
making
not
something
here.
good out of a bad
Do you
situation.
think you could have had a
Like, at least I
relationship
got
with Cheyenne?
an
Do you
arm
think
wrestle.
there was enough of a connection there that you could have a relationship with her?
It's not this predator trying to.
And
Jim, we've done went over that.
Okay, but the point is, you still think that so there's some sense of that.
But Jim, if you made a mistake, I can handle you made a mistake tonight.
I did not contrive this girl into
No.
having sex with me. What I did
My phone's going off.
was I tried to meet with her,
to help her out.
to help her out in what she needs to do. She's going through some stuff with it, if that's really
And
true.
that's
He's a life
And
coach,
then-
man.
I still go on with my life.
That's my
and that's
boy.
different from a predator.
Yeah.
Who
Well, I
takes-
hope so.
Who
God, I
takes,
hope so.
you know, Jim, I see the difference. Okay.
Okay.
And I see.
I hope so because
and
I
I'm also
I-
watching a
There's a
hockey
clear
game right now.
distinction there.
Okay. Well,
Help me get through
I
this.
just, you know, I don't want that clapped on top of me. I've spent many years not keeping away from it, but being aware that it's out there, and just being careful.
Yeah.
And then to fall on this is like,
Well, you've not had any issues before.
no, not at all, not at all. But the thing is,
That dude
music
has a
teacher,
lot of issues.
elementary school.
Didn't she say earlier you had relationship issues? No, she's saying there's no issues.
Magnitudes of
Oh, no.
shit out there for that.
Consistency.
And things like this, if this had ever happened to me, I would be fired from West Claremont immediately.
It
Because
did
of
happen.
the fact that there is that stigma, and because of the fact that, you know,
He's
I'm
starting to
so
realize.
that it doesn't matter anymore.
Maybe he's not.
Because you don't mind if they look through your vehicle.
If they fill up my tires with air,
Yeah, so at this point, he's nervous, makes a joke. Please fill my tires up with air. I don't think they did.
I will ask them, but I don't know what you'll get.
The reason I say that is because my light came on. It's
Oh.
my air pressure is
Well,
down.
I will.
No,
I'll let them know.
There
yeah.
is not a damn thing in that car.
But you don't mind them taking
So
a
you don't
look.
mind them
absolutely not,
searching?
not at
You
all.
want me to go get those forms?
Yeah,
for
if
you?
you-
I don't
Okay.
do drugs. I don't do that kind of thing. I do drink, but
I'll be
You
right
don't
back.
say.
Hand me my paper and pen.
Johnny Whiskey Sours over here.
I'll be back.
Okay. You know, I've had my drinks and I've done that share of that shit. I was a professional musician for years and years. Never did drugs.
Never did drugs or anything?
About the only time ever, well, I could have one experience. No, sure.
What?
Drugs don't want to
I'll
do
tell
you,
you.
bro.
It was with my ex-wife.
Mhm.
We were, I guess we were like, oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 years married. We had a 30-year marriage. And she said, well, I want to try that pot shit.
Hot shit.
So I made arrangements.
As everyone
to get
calls
this
it.
pot from
That's what I know.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, bro, you got any pot shit? I'm like, push
And,
out. Shout out the pot shit, man.
She took a one draw of this, and she got deathly sick. And I had taken her to the hospital.
Jimbo poisoned the weed.
So
man.
you had.
I really have not done anything wrong here, except for follow up on something that somebody else has provoked me to. And
you know, you like what we talked about. You know, you just.
I just cut it off.
That man
you
smells
have
like
things-
metabolized
you felt a connection.
alcohol,
You felt
leather,
the need to help her.
pot
Well, but
roast,
the thing is, I'm
fried
it isn't a real
chicken,
person.
and
So
perversion.
what I do is I cut it off, which is like my apparent that I am anyway. Which is I cut people off from really annoying me, which is probably more detrimental than.
How often do you do that? Just every so often, or anytime you get close to somebody? Or?
I have somebody that's really close to me right now, but she just, if she would come close to me, it would be my be in euphoria.
Yeah.
Mainly because I know that she's the right person.
Yeah.
I mean, God, I've been married. I was married for 30 years and knew it was the wrong person.
Yeah.
Can I have that chat for a minute?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run a copy of it, so we'll have it somewhere to look at.
Okay.
Actually, the person I'm talking about is, and again, this is, you can take it for her. So she's actually a social worker.
Hey, can I have the folder for a minute?
Give it
Sorry, I'm sorry
that's
to
all
interrupt
right.
you
Don't
guys.
think
I know
you
you're
do what
y'all
you
are
have to do.
chatting, and
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right.
She's
Try to make
actually a
friends
social worker. She
on the
does
playground.
Sexual abuse, and she does exactly what you guys are doing, except for on
I don't know what he's
a
saying.
medical aspect of it instead of a legal. So she's working with them. She's working as a supervisor. She works with basically physical abuse. She used to work with sexual abuse.
Okay.
God, day in and
That's
day
why
out.
she's so
Yeah,
interested
that's
in him.
hard.
Oh God, it's horrible. I mean, I would see her, but now she's involved. She's a supervisor, but she's a supervisor.
Oh, now you're
over,
involved. Into
over
things
this
that she
physical
used to
abuse.
do.
I don't know if it's any worse or better. I mean,
I'd like to hear what she
she's
thinks
got-
about the situation.
3 times a week, she's got some kid who's been killed by their parents.
It's overwhelming.
Oh, it is. It really is. It really.
He's
is.
like
And,
mad
I
that she
sympathize with
liked
that.
doing
But
her
that,
job.
You know, that goes along.
He's like,
with
well,
my
one day, you know, we were
feelings
supposed to
here.
have dinner
Because,
together. Some kid
I
killed
respect what
himself.
she does, and
I was like,
and
son
kind
of a
like,
bitch.
I just wish.
It is
Um,
fucked up that was a thing that
That's
happened
hard.
all the
It's
time.
very hard.
Coming from him, I don't know what's
And the
true
divorce
or
was
what
hard.
he's
Between her and
embellishing or
Her ex-husband.
leaving out
My divorce
intentionally.
was, well, I say that. 2 weeks ago was the first time that my ex-wife and I, after 4 years, were able to sit in the same room.
Really?
Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah. And it wasn't me, it was her. She just couldn't. She couldn't.
Wasn't him, it was her, bruh.
couldn't do it.
She was too involved in the children that needed help, not involved in what I needed sexually. So I threw her to the curb.
Her husband was a judge. Maybe go there.
Yeah.
And he has made it absolutely miserable for her to move on to anything. I've made peace with it, as long as she understands that I truly do, to my dying day. She's a one. Last 2 weeks, she had a breast examination, and it turned out that there was something they wanted to relook at. So they looked at this thing. And here I am sitting over here. She can't talk to me because if her kids see me seeing her talking to me, it's like the plague has hit her.
Why is
her
that?
Ex-husband. I can't do anything for her for fear that there'll be repercussions from an asshole who really doesn't have any control over her.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay. So I'm really frustrated.
I wonder if he
that
actually had
respect
some
because the
emotion
fact is,
there, if he was
I do
playing
care
it
about
up.
her, and
It's pretty interesting.
And I'm thinking she's going to die. Her mother died of breast cancer, and she's got a couple places. God, and I'm just going through all this shit.
He was going through so much stuff, not the person who was actually, possibly afflicted with, some kind of cancer of some sort.
Sounds like it does hurt. It's a lot of emotions, to deal with.
It really.
If he's even crying, it's just because he's intoxicated.
What is
I can't do
on?
anything about it.
Oh, poor
Yeah,
Jim
what
couldn't
is
do
on?
anything about it.
What? What am I going to say? Well, I'm going to come to the hospital anyway. It just aggravates it.
Yeah.
My job is great. I have a great job, by the way.
Sounds like it. You said you work.
Oh, I love it.
We have a great job. He's
Don't
crying
forget
and he's
it.
like,
You know, fuck it.
sounds like it. Ah, it sounds like it.
Sample list.
Keep it cordial.
No, I really do love my job. I do web pages every day.
Hey, everybody okay?
No, we're just crying like shit.
Yours is just trying.
You missed the emotional part.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
You missed
Good.
You in for me,
I
right?
was emotional and you missed it.
Anyway,
All I'm going to ask you to do, if you're willing to do, is just sign that you're okay with that.
okay.
Let's see. What we got here. Let's see here.
As long as that's what it says.
That's what it'll say.
And you'll have an opportunity to read it.
All night long.
They're like, yeah,
Let's see here.
that's true. You'll be reading that thing again, bro. Especially tomorrow when you wake up.
No, I really do.
You'd be like,
my
wait,
job.
what happened?
I do web pages.
Let me read
and,
this.
And I go in early. I go in at 6:30 in the morning, and I usually stay till about 2:30.
At the university?
Yeah, come on, Justin.
Yeah.
And,
Sounds like a
Sorry
lot of
about that.
freedom.
Actually, it's very the university since
Yeah, there's a lot of
really,
freedom. Sometimes I get
the
naked in my
people I work
office
for
and have my
are
webcam
really
available.
Flexible about that.
Hop on the
I
Yahoo
go
chat.
actually,
People see my
if
dick.
it's a good morning, I'll go in and exercise and go to the rec center and do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
and then show up about 7 or 8 o'clock. It's not bad. So what's the story on me, guys?
Well, right now, we'll just do the housekeeping and I can give you a little bit more of a answer here.
Housekeeping.
Do like general information or
I'll
something.
see if it's in
What kind of vehicle did you have?
It's a Aztec, Pontiac Aztec 2003.
2003.
That's what they told me. I asked them.
You don't know what kind of car you have?
You know how humiliating this is in terms of being somebody who does with web pages all the time.
Well, but I think we've kind of reached
Kind
that
of figured
issue,
out you like web pages there,
No.
buddy.
We talked about that, and I think we will address those issues.
Here it
You know.
is.
It's like I made this one web
That's a
page where it's just me,
Pontiac
picturing me
Aztec.
completely naked, like a slob,
Four-door
sitting in my computer
wagon
chair with my
sport
legs open,
utility.
That sounds good.
eating pop
How much
roast.
were you giving me for it?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know
I'm
about
not that kid.
that.
This is a slog.
Because there's no accreditation department for the criminal justice at this point in the state of Ohio. Coursework isn't too bad. A lot of reading.
Yeah.
I work with
So, go ahead.
all the professors that do their delivery. And so whatever tests
Damn,
they
he's
want,
rubbing
whatever
shoulders,
kind of-
elbows
of-
with the
of
professor.
We call them modules.
Wait, he's a
There's 5
professor.
courses. Every course is a 5-week course.
Not anymore.
And it's about, just off the top of my head, about $2,000.
Is he really a
per
professor? Does
quarter.
he have some kind of like niche job at the
So, if you're
fucking college?
2 years, you're talking.
I
16
can't see this guy like
16
teaching a
quarters.
course. Like,
That's
Maybe
about
I'm wrong.
$30,000. But it gets you a master's degree in criminal justice. It's a master's degree in science, a master of science degrees. Try it again.
a master of science
degree in
degree.
criminal justice from
Criminal
top-
justice,
top
bruh.
criminal justice programs in the country.
He's like, mainly they try to weed
It's,
out like people who try to
right now,
weed children
UC is number
online.
5 in the country.
That's why
These are
That's what
I'm not-
my
the-
colleagues
the
have been
actual
doing for
professors
several
do look
years.
at stuff. I don't know if you know any of their names or anything of your.
No,
But they're the people that are changing what happens. What you guys do day in day out.
Yeah. Has their program been really successful?
Yes.
The online?
The online program we started 5 years ago with 15 students. We now have over 600.
Wow.
This is for your vehicle, my circle vehicle, located at Highland Heights Police Department, Highland Heights, Kentucky, 41076, and more particularly describes a 2003 Pontiac Aztec, Ohio plate
Oh, we're gonna be done with this soon,
DG73LC,
I think.
and your
I
VIN
hope.
number, all that.
As if I remember.
Well, most people, some people do know.
Hey, we
I
get to
granted
see the
consent
guy.
to Detective Tom Nitschke, this is me.
Tom-
Known to
Detective
me,
Tom.
I marked that out, detective with the Campbell County Police Department, and such other officers deemed necessary.
Damn, they're
to assist.
carrying
I
inside
know
the
that I have the right to refuse
interrogation.
to consent, and I have voluntarily give up that right. I know that
thought
the
you
agent
weren't
does
allowed
not have to have a
do
search
that.
warrant. Oh, but
Actually, I've been wrong about that several
You want to
times.
search the fucking car?
well,
Yeah, you need to, right?
I have not been threatened or coerced in any way, and I have not been promised any favor
Is that
or
what I just did?
anything. Nah. I have read this consent form, or it has been read to me, and I understand it.
I
Today.
understand it.
Okay,
Okay.
what I need you to sign your name there,
Okay.
print it, and put your address, and then we'll sign this witness.
Okay. It's a good thing you asked me to print it.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
we could have made much out of the signature.
But that is my real signature.
Yeah.
I know, you just did it. Unless he has a fake signature
Sure.
that he practices.
And all witnesses here.
What the hell was that
That's
noise?
fine.
Damn, I know
Piece of
chairs make
housekeeping
noise.
here.
Well, something. That's gotta be the leather jacket.
Are you
Here,
ready?
you can keep your.
Yes.
Leather belt, leather belt.
The only other thing is, I know you said you had nothing in your house. Do you have anything inside your residence there on
Brandy Way.
Brandy Way? Is there anything in there that would give us any concern? You said you didn't have anything.
You have, the only thing that you would have would be the computer things, but you have all the references to that.
Do you have a problem with anybody looking in there to make sure there's nothing of?
Well, they want to see my genitalia.
Would
I'm sorry.
you,
Not a joke. They are gonna see that, are they not?
Yeah, we're
I really?
Yeah,
Oh,
got
okay. No,
it's late.
Yeah, it's late.
I'm sorry. No, there's nothing on there. I don't keep pornography on there. I don't distribute pornography. If somebody wants to go in there and go through and find some sort of program that I have,
What?
say,
There's no kiddie porn or anything like
no,
that.
no, no.
And it doesn't all. Everything's going to find as adult stuff.
No, I'm not even talking about that stuff. I'm talking about if somebody goes in, they find out that I have a piece of software that I have.
Oh.
No.
Wait, what piece of software? Now I'm interested. Like, what piece of software would be so incriminating from what? Like, this was... Damn, this must have been like almost 20 years ago, right? At this point? Remember Dustin McFedrich had a program where it would, like, find... Well, Dustin definitely had child porn. He got pinched for it, but... I don't understand what kind of program would be, like... I don't know.
Like
Somebody
Flores or
else,
something.
that there might be something like that, but there's no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Go in.
All right. You have no problem with that?
No.
Okay. Well, what I'll do, I'll just do another consent if you don't have a problem with that.
Okay, but does that mean that they come in and take my computers away
Of course.
and
Or your
cause
hard
me a problem
drives.
not to be able to work?
Most likely
Well,
your
that
entire
could be an
computer.
issue.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if there's information, I mean, if they deemed it feels like it could have some information that they may need, yeah, that is a possibility.
Okay, so give me some help here.
I can't tell you what to do. I mean,
Yeah.
it's up to you. How I mean, if
I don't want to seem like I'm not cooperative because I really am cooperative
Yeah.
because I really don't have the kiddie porn shit on there.
Yeah.
If they want to do that.
Right.
Not
If
on
there's
there.
kitty porn shit on there,
He's
somebody
like,
else
I
will
don't
put
have
it
the
on
kitty
there
porn
from
shit
some
on there.
site or something.
Somewhere else.
In the same regard, I need to be able to use my computer.
okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
they're
so,
taking it, bro.
It's up to you if you want to consent or not. It's I'm leaving that up to
We
you.
can't make you any promises on
Yeah, I
how
can't
quick
say
you
no.
will
Dude,
Dude,
you
get
will
it
never
back
get
or
it
not.
back,
Whatever,
probably.
they don't sign it.
You will never get
Then
them
you
back.
don't sign
You
it.
don't sign it. That's
But I have to have access to my computer. I have to have it in order to do my job.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to force you to
You better buy
sign
a new
anything
one.
that you don't feel you want, and then you understand your reasoning. That's fine. And I'll just leave it at that. I think for right now I don't have anything else.
I've read this consent form,
Okay, okay,
or it has
okay.
been read to
All right,
me,
we're
and I
gonna speed up.
understand it.
We're
The
gonna speed
date is
up.
April 3rd, directly from.
Guys, I got a couple words.
I have
Kinda sits there tired.
Okay,
that's the end.
Forward to it. I never.
I can't, I gotta piss, I gotta smoke. But, so that's the end of the fucking Jimbo, the musical professor, molester. God bless. Godspeed. And cheers.